So I would like to say hello and to welcome you to this month's Channeling Live. Whether you are joining us actually here now live or perhaps listening later on the replay. I know the energy has been really very intense as we have moved through the Lionsgate, the 8/8 weekend. A really spectacular, very beautiful and powerful energy here I felt. And then here in Japan, we are now on the evening of the 12th, which is the day of the total solar eclipse, which I don't know all that much about. I've just listened actually today to a video saying that it really is very transformative energy. The beings of absolute light don't really want, I think eclipses are always transformative energy actually, but beings of absolute light don't really want to go into it in that way. They want to bring through an energy transmission of the energy of the solar eclipse to support us at this time. And so we are going to begin with some energy from Babaji and then bring through the energy of the solar eclipse and that portal for people and grounding that into the chakras and the energy body. And then we will be sharing mini higher self messages for those who are interested and would like to receive one. And so when we get to that part, I will say if you would like to receive one, put a comment to that effect, something like yes please in the chat. So don't put anything in yet. I'll let everyone know when we get to that part. And hi Timo, lovely to have you with us, and anyone else joining us as well. Thank you all so much for being here. And so I'm just going to invite us to sit in the energy to begin. So asking you to close your eyes if you can. And just turning our eyes inward. Bringing the focus to the breath. Letting the breath just carry us deeper into self. And then source energy starting to come in from above. Coming in through the crown and moving through the energy field all the way down to the feet. And we are invited just to visualize breathing in that source light. Letting it fill us on a physical level. And as we take in deep breaths of this source light, we become more and more attuned to its frequency. And we are being invited just to place our hands on our heart. And Baba G is actually going to activate our hearts for us, is what I'm hearing. We just need to rest in that light-filled breath and place the hands on the heart to show our intention to receive now. And that activation is now complete. And you are invited to either leave your hands on the heart if it's comfortable, or move them, place them on the lap, or wherever is comfortable for you if you prefer. And we are next going to bring through the energy of this total solar eclipse. And just grounding that energy into Gaia now through our feet and the Earth Star chakra. And just inviting you to sit a few more moments in that energy as it continues to be integrated into the energetic vessels and the physical body also on a cellular DNA level. And this energy appears to me as very expansive. Perhaps drawing in unimagined or unknown possibilities, which are very expansive and aligned with the soul's highest and true path. And the energy is continuing to accumulate in our energetic field. And will support us, they are saying, in coming into a closer alignment with the true self path we are each here to embody and live. And it's very much at this time, although I feel like it may expand into more specific, perhaps collaborations and purposes and so forth. But at this point, it's very much about the energy embodiment rather than trying to follow a particular purpose. It feels like an energy that is the bold in its potential to create transformation, and that they can be quite far-reaching transformations. And just setting the intention that for each day will be only that which is aligned with the greatest and highest good and joy. And I feel like the energy just invite us to sit in it a little while longer before moving into the next part of today's share. The energy speaking to what it now wants to reveal about itself more than how I feel into it. It's saying it really wants to bless each and to bring more joy, more goodness, abundance of goodness and good experiences, aligned connections or collaborations or relationships, greater all-encompassing love for self especially. And then a very forward and upward moving directional energy that enables us to, in a sense, a leap from where we are now. We feel like we've just taken a small little jump, but we've taken this huge huge leap, and suddenly everything that we need is coming to us, and we are able to forge ahead in a smoother way. That the path is being more cleared for us as we go forward from this point on our collective timeline. So what better time really to be receiving, for those of you who are here and want to do that, messages from your higher self. I'm just giving the energy a little more time to integrate. As we do that, I will just remind people that this month's special sessions are with Serapis Bay. The first one this coming Saturday at the equivalent of 9 p.m. ET, and the second at the same time, 2 weeks after that. And there is still time and room to sign up for those sessions if you would like to. I'll put the link in the description box under the video when I upload it. And that feels like the energy is moving through quite nicely now. So if there is anyone with us that would like a mini higher self message, do feel free to just comment to that effect in the chat. I see Kirsten, you have also joined us. Lovely as always to have you with us. Thank you. Okay, Timo, of course. So the sense I get from your higher self is that you have made a great deal of progress very rapidly over the last 3 to 4 months. And your higher self is extremely pleased with that and wants you to let you know that that path is the right path of alignment that you are here to be on. For a clearing focus for you, I am hearing the second chakra, especially also a little bit of the first chakra. And I feel a flutter of fear come up when I say that. So it may be that you're clearing around some of the old fear patterns. The first chakra is, especially, it's very much about survival. It can be about scarcity rather than abundance and lack. And they're suggesting that anything you can do to work on that chakra and also then those patterns of scarcity or lack programming, even a sense, and this isn't necessarily a predominant pattern, but a sense that there's a little part of you that doesn't quite yet believe that you are enough for the role you are now here and ready to fulfill. So allowing that false belief, false patterning to just fall away, and you are very ready to step into the next manifestation of your role here, is what your higher self would like you to know. I'm not sure if anyone else would like a short message or not. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead. I had an email request as well. You are so welcome, Timo. So I am going to go ahead with Erica, who sent in advance to me by email, but she's not able, to be on the live. And see what Erica's higher self wants to say to you. First, asking you to have more confidence in yourself and you have a creative way of thinking, which you think sometimes gets you into a little bit of a slightly difficult situation, but actually when you can think in that very creative way, it actually really brings you into alignment with flow and a more soul aligned flow. So your higher self wants you to know that, so you can lose that misapprehension and the kind of fear kind of apprehension that maybe if I flow with this, then it will cause these slight either confrontational energy or problems down the line. But actually when you flow with that creative energy, then you are most aligned with what source wants you to allow to really flow through you at this time. I feel like there's a little bit of work to be done with boundaries in close relationships, friendships. And as you adjust those two small things, then more and more you are going to be able to be in that higher self and flow that they are talking about. And your higher self very much desires for you to be able to be in the experience of it's going to be very life-changing as you embrace more and more of that. I feel like in a good, like a first, just in the terms of your emotions, you just feel so much better, more positive energy, lighter, more joy. And so that is what your higher self wants to share with you. And while I just wait to see and if anyone else puts it in the chat, I will also just briefly share about what the beings of Absolute Light want to bring through at this time in terms of sessions. They are actually, since July, they have been bringing through some new sessions for the energy of this times. And what they have brought through first in terms of individual sessions is a Christic chakra alignment session in which they go through and cleanse each of the chakras, so the 7 main chakras, the Earth Star and the Soul Star, and really align them with the Christic energies of the Christic New Earth. And then they also bring in channeled information for specific chakras. And you can either do this as a Zoom session or as a combination where the energy is sent remotely and then the chakra information is sent as a recorded audio. And that is their main offering from now through about the end of this year, they are saying, actually. But if you would like to partake in this session between now and October, they are offering, like as we did today, we aligned with the energy of the total solar eclipse. They're offering the same additional bonus activation to align with the energy of this year's Lion's Gate and beyond. So for people who would like to explore that, I will also put the link in the description box. The exchange we are asking for that is $65. Just waiting a couple more minutes to see if there is anyone else that would like a mini higher self message in terms of what the beings of Absolute Light want to share for the Ascending Collective at this time. The activations that they brought through at the start, they say, are the expression of that. And then I hope whether you have joined us here live or you are listening later on replay, that this has been beneficial to you, supportive to you on your ascension path. I know that the energies will continue to support you almost through the end of the year for the next, like, depending on each individual, for about the next 3 to 5 months, they are going to continue to be integrated in ways that are actively supporting you on a pretty much daily basis, is what I'm hearing. So that is what they would like to bring through as their gift, really, to the Ascending Collective at this time. As I was away over the 8/8 weekend, the Lionsgate actually doing a spiritual marche here in Japan. So I didn't offer something for the Lionsgate this year, and so they'd just like to share the energy of these times in this way, so that it can really be as supportive to as many people as possible. So thanking you all so much for being here. Looking forward to connecting with you again soon, and have a beautiful time through this really transformational passage that we are flowing through. It feels like the divine is just lifting us and flowing us through it in the perfect aligned way. So inviting in trust and just relaxing, surrendering into what is showing up for you, and then also really being take time to integrate the energies coming forth for us at this time. With much gratitude and love from my heart to yours, thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to being again with you soon.